A 20-hour hostage standoff comes to a dramatic end. The hostage, a mother of 7, escapes unharmed, but the suspect is killed.
He made physical threats, and he followed through with physical threats that led to his demise inside that gas station.
The end of the Shelby County standoff is our big story tonight. Thanks for joining us. First at 5, I'm Linda Allen in for Martha Weaver.
And I'm Ray Quarterpassi. About 6 hours after it ended, the hostage told her story. We're going to hear from her in just a moment, but we begin with team coverage with how the attempt by the suspect, Dennis McAninch, to retrieve a cell phone from police is what eventually brought this standoff to an end. Jack Reinhardt has been covering this story since yesterday. Joins us live now from Shelby County with the very latest today. Jack?
Ray, Indiana State Police said they had planned for the worst while hoping for the best. And all the while they had to deal with a convicted felon, a man who couldn't be trusted, while lives hung in the balance. Hour 20 into the standoff, heavily armed police poised outside a mismatch of huge proportion. Yet a situation still controlled by one man with a hostage and a gun.
In any situation of this nature, ultimately the person who's in charge is the person who's taken the hostage.
At the outset, state police wanted to contain the scene, establish communications, and then free the hostage. They began negotiations, made agreements, set deadlines, and soon it had become apparent that 34-year-old Dennis McAninch would not keep his word.
He did not let her go. As that continued on and the deadlines were missed, concern grew for her safety.
In the pre-dawn hours, state police formed another plan, one in which they intended to hand the hostage a cell phone and then rush the victim to safety. State police found the victim and suspect then tied to each other.
2 guys dealt directly with our suspect. Several other guys dealt directly with our hostage. She was separated by the line cord that she was attached with, and she was evacuated.
State police say that McAninch opened fire and that officers fired back. According to negotiators, the suspect had threatened several times to kill his hostage and then tried to make good on his vow.
Mr. McAninch made decisions that resulted in the end of his life, and that's the person responsible for what happened here from beginning to end.
In every situation like this, state police say their first obligation is for the safety of the hostage. After that, innocent lives, law enforcement personnel, and then the suspect himself. The Shelby County prosecutor will examine the case, but Ray, right now, he can find no fault with the actions of state police or the outcome of this siege. Live in Shelbyville, Jack Reinhardt, RTV6.
Appreciate you staying with it, Jack.